What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Lightwork for short. And you know what, man? I'm glad to be back. Now, I'm sorry for the lack of videos. I have had issues with my laptop getting fixed by two different places, but that's all squared away now. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, drop a like. Let's get this video to 2 likes. Now, 2 likes ain't hard. Only thing I need is 2 people to like the video twice. Or 1 person with 2 accounts to do it twice. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's jump into this video. We're going to be talking about the Madden update. We're also going to be talking about the playoff picture, which team I got going to the Super Bowl, and what team I have winning the Super Bowl. Now, I know this year has been crazy, especially with Madden. I think this has been the best Madden in a long time. You know, it has its bugs, but every game has its bugs. But I think this year, Madden has truly stepped this game up with the updates, the different modes, and things like that. But let's just jump into the update. Let's get it. So let's talk about who's getting better in Madden 20. Obviously, we're talking about Lamar Jackson. Now, Lamar did play Week 16. He did not play Week 17 against the Browns, which his team still won. But he has been dominating throughout the season, throughout the year. I think he is the MVP of the league, and I think everybody believes that. I don't think there's anybody close to what he has done this year. I mean, you can say Pat Mahomes and the Aaron Rodgers, different things like that, but I think he truly separated himself from the pack. He truly dominated this year. But, you know, he's getting better each and every game. Now, he has 3 weeks off. He don't play basically 3 weeks. Well, in 2 weeks now. He don't play in 2 weeks, so I hope that he's not rusty. I hope that the timing is still there with all his running backs, tight ends, wide receivers. But you never know. This is playoff football. Things do change, and I just hope he's up to the challenge, man. I hope he does get to the Super Bowl. I hope he does show out in the playoffs. But I'm going to get into my Super Bowl picks later in the video, so just hold tight for that. Let's talk about who's been downright terrible. And I hate to say this, but Tom Brady has truly been not himself this year. Now, when you talk about Tom, of course his age plays a factor. I mean, he's 42. He's still playing at a high level, but his production has dropped. His skill has dropped. And what I mean by his skill has dropped, I mean he's not hitting the same passes he used to hit. And just the overall plays that he used to make, he's just not making right now. And I know that the regular season is over. We're heading into the playoffs, and it's a different beast. And he's been there plenty of times. He's won a lot. He's also lost a lot. It happens. It happens in a career. But I just hope that they come with a great game plan, because I like to see the Patriots at least go on top for Tom Brady's sake. I don't want them to just kind of get blown out in the playoffs and he kind of just drifts off into the sunset. I mean, I like to see Hall of Famers go out on top. But yeah, I think his production has just dropped. His skill just dropped, and they need to figure out a way to put him in the best position to win. And it starts with Belichick. It starts with Josh McDaniels. Okay, so let's talk playoffs. Yes, Jim, we need to talk about the playoffs. So this is the current lineup for this wild card weekend. You have the Titans at the Patriots. You have the Bills at the Texans. You have the Vikings at the Saints. You have the Seahawks at the Eagles. Now, I'm being only honest, and this is my honest opinion. I think the Patriots win their revenge game. I think the Texans win. I think the Buffalo Bills are new to the playoffs, and they will fall short. I don't think the Vikings have enough to beat the Saints, and the Seahawks will go into Philly and beat the Eagles. Now, this is just my honest opinion. I don't think the teams that are losing these games are terrible or anything of that nature. I just feel like they don't have enough to win these games. If you just break down just the veteran quarterbacks such as Deshaun Watson, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, like these guys are going to win their games. Like they're not going to allow them to be, not allow them, but they're not going to let their team fall short. Period. In the NFL, I doubt want to see the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens again, or the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, it's all about money, it's all about marketing, it's all about value, and I just don't see them pushing certain teams forward. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of bad calls, there's going to be a lot of good calls, big plays, touchdowns, defensive games. All these things are gonna happen, but I think it's a better look when you have the Patriots versus the Chiefs or the Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills versus the Chiefs or the Ravens. Now, you can believe what you want to believe. I am a conspiracy theorist, and I don't believe they want Josh Allen in the next round or the divisional round of the playoffs. That's just me being honest. Also, I will be doing a weekly video in reference to the playoffs. I will be making my picks each and every week until the Super Bowl, and then I will give y'all my Super Bowl prediction as well. So just be on the lookout for that. I will be dropping those videos every playoff Sunday. So once the games are over, the video will be dropping for the following week. All right? So now let's talk Super Bowl. Let's talk about my Super Bowl picks as of right now. Now, the two teams that I have playing in this year's Super Bowl is actually in this gameplay. Shout out to my opponent for picking the San Francisco 49ers. I am playing with the Baltimore Ravens in this gameplay. So shout outs to him. But I do have these two teams in the Super Bowl. Now, I know that the first time they played, they dealt with the rain, they dealt with bad weather. Hopefully that will not be the case when they play in the Super Bowl, or if they get to the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl is at Miami Stadium, the Miami Dolphins Stadium, and I know that Florida, sometimes you get good weather, but that rain seems to always come, so hopefully that won't be an issue in the Super Bowl. Now, I don't really approve of playing Super Bowls or championship games in bad weather like they did for the Broncos and Seahawks when we got blown out. My Broncos got blown out, but that's here nor there. So I hope that it is perfect weather so they don't have to deal with a wet ball or anything like that. So those are the teams that I have in the Super Bowl. But you may want to know who I have winning the whole thing. I think if he stays hot, Lamar Jackson will win his first Super Bowl this year. I don't believe that the Patriots or anybody in the AFC is going to stop him, nor do I feel like San Fran has enough to stop him as well. I think it's going to be a really good game. If I had to pick a score, I would say something like maybe 30-23. It's going to be close. They're not going to be blowing each other out, or one team is not going to blow another team out, or it's not going to be just super high scoring game. I just think 30 is a good amount of points to win a Super Bowl. The last couple of years, the champion has scored over 20 points. So, all in all, the winner of the Super Bowl is Lamar Jackson. Also, he'll be the league MVP, and most likely he'll be the Super Bowl MVP. Now, this is just my opinion as of right now. So do not judge me. Do not come in my comment section telling me I'm trash. Okay, guys, that's it for the video. I would like to say thank you for all the love and support. Thanks for everybody that has watched the video, commented, liked my video, and just gave a view. I really appreciate it. A side note, this might be a little colorful for a lot of people, but Marshawn Lynch is back in the league. He is with the Seahawks again. If you did not know, Skittles is back. You know what I'm saying? I think when he scored his first touchdown, the crowd threw Skittles onto the field, which was pretty dope. But he's back in the league, and I know if the Seahawks need 1 yard, guess who's getting the ball? But that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for everything, all the love and support. I'm out. We got